Hey y'all, my name is Babbles, and welcome back to the Biome Building Challenge, where I'm given a random biome and I have to build basically whatever I can think of with little to no planning. This is a very free-form series where I'm just kind of entering a biome and going. So this week's biome actually doesn't come from the little spinner wheel that I've been using. This one comes from a comment. Someone requested I build in the jungle, so in the jungle I am. All right, let's get started. So one thing that I really want to do in this challenge is try to use materials that are mostly from the biome I'm building in. So I'm in a jungle biome, I want to use some jungle wood and some bamboo. There's not much in this jungle, but there's a little bit over there, so we're going to use it. And for this one, I'm really kind of inspired by something that may seem a little strange, but I'm inspired by insect nests for this one. I just have this image of some hanging homes that can be connected and gotten to through, I don't know, a series of walkways. I don't have a full image of it yet, but that's fine because that's what this series is for. And honestly, for the size I'm thinking, there's probably not going to be much of an interior, but that is okay. We are going to build anyway. Right now I'm just kind of getting out a rough shape. And then I can go back and do some details in a bit. So I was thinking about this challenge a little bit ago and how I really wanted it to start with just the spinner wheel. And then I got the request from the comment and I was thinking, well, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind. But then I thought about it a little more, and really the main point of this is I don't know what biome I'm going to be in before I start building. So really, comments are a great way to do that. There's still no planning, no way for me to know what I'm going to be doing before I start doing it. So for anyone who would like to see me build in a specific biome, go ahead and leave a comment. I've already built in the Badlands, and obviously today I'm building in the jungle. But if there's anything else that you would like to see me build in, anywhere else, and this is not limited to overworld only. If you want to see me build somewhere in the nether, or even in the end, I am open to that as well. Okay, so right now, we've really got a very boxy shape, and I think I'm going to put a lantern in there just for now, just to keep it a little more lit up. Ah, slabs. No matter. There we go. And yeah, I think I'll go one more down, and then I'll start to close it up. Yes. Get rid of some of the leaves. And this will be the last layer before I'm going to start shaping it a little bit. Okay, so now we have that, but I think I want the bottom to be a little more rounded, like I rounded off the top, so we'll take out these corners. If I can get to this one back there, yep. Right now it's hanging from some jungle fences. Take out these corners as well. Let me see. Okay, I kind of like that. Let me get some bamboo stairs. And let me see. Oh, slabs again. I really like building in slabs, but I always forget. Okay. So this is very small, but that's okay. Right now for this one, I kind of want to focus more on the overall picture rather than any internal details. So let me see. Let's get some jungle trap doors in here. I'm constantly tripping myself up. I built this on too wide. No matter. Yeah, okay. If I can get in, we'll just do it like this. And then like that. And there's a little home. And I think, yeah, do that with a lantern. And there's house number 1. So I think I'm going to do the second one a little lower, maybe coming further out from the tree. Maybe like this. And while I'm building out this one, go ahead and do one more. I want to talk a little bit about my goals for this series. Because if you've seen my Building Tales series, you'll know that one of my goals with that one is teaching myself how to build. And I do that using stories that I've read or movies I've seen or things that the viewers suggest. And this is honestly kind of the same thing, except both more and less limited. Because in that series, I really am limited by what I've read, what other people have read, and things like that. And with this one, I'm limited to biome. But each series is going to flex my creativity in different ways. Let me check to see. Okay. And that's really exciting because I do really love building in Minecraft and I want to get better. So this is just kind of a way to help me do that. And it's really helpful that other people have been so encouraging so far. Because one of the things that's really difficult with learning how to build is public failure. It's really easy to get ashamed of what you're creating if it doesn't quite live up to your standards. But I am a little bit tired of feeling ashamed. But I'm still working on it. And seeing other people being encouraging is really helpful to that process. So I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who has left a kind comment, left a suggestion, anything like that for me so far. It really does help a lot. I think I want to go one more down. And with stuff like this, I really am just kind of experimenting, which is another part of learning. Getting comfortable enough to go in without a plan is not easy, but it's something that I'm working on, and it's something that I am getting more comfortable with. So, let me go ahead and get these stairs in, just so I have a little bit of a... yeah, a little bit of a blueprint, I guess. Okay, I want to go down one more. I don't want these to be too matchy, but I also want them to kind of feel like they fit together. So I think for the base shape, I'm going to stick with the same design and then maybe try to detail it a little bit differently every time. I'm not going to be making too many of these. Can't get in. There we go. Now we go in with the jungle trapdoors. For example, maybe for this one, I keep a little bit of a doorstep. I might lower it down one, though. And maybe we'll do a little bit of an awning. And there we go. We've got 2. So now I think I'm going to do one more over here. And maybe this one's a little bit smaller. Actually, I think I'm going to do it on this side. maybe this is almost like a doghouse or some sort of place for a pet, because it is a little bit smaller. Get those rounded corners in before I forget. Lantern, so even the pet has some light. I'm not really doing too much world building or anything like that in this series. It's just nice to kind of think about those things sometimes. Like, what would these homes have looked like in this biome? What would they have been used for? What materials would they use? What things can I add to it to make it seem a little bit more alive? I think... There we go. And our little pet can have a little doorstep as well. And I think I will leave this one open without a door, but I will still give it a light. And there we go. Some little houses. Okay, so I have one more element that I want to add in, and this is kind of where the experimenting comes in. And okay, this one I am going to have to add a little porch too, just so it connects. But I was originally thinking about doing some kind of walkway, like maybe some sort of rope bridge. And then I thought, what if it was almost like a zip line? Like, what if they kind of would go on ropes to get to each other's houses? So we're going to, I think I want that to go down a little sooner. We're going to see if I can figure out a convincing enough zip line. So just try to get from front porch to front porch. So I know I said I wasn't going to do a whole lot of lore or world building, but I'm just wondering if maybe the people that live here aren't necessarily humans, but maybe there's some sort of humanoid species that has the kind of upper body strength it would take to just fully zipline down here, and maybe they don't have so much of a fear of falling. Because I know humans, we tend to be afraid of falling. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out the angles for this. I want that to be... Ah. Can I get it? Yes. Okay. And then, will you let me put a lever? No. Okay. That's fine. We can just... Let's see. I don't quite like that either. Maybe we'll use the jungle wood. Ah, except it doesn't connect. Okay. Well, let's see. Maybe glass? Let's go with gray. Except you can't do it horizontally and have it then. Like I said, this series is very much going to be me experimenting, trying to figure things out. And just kind of in general, having fun with it. The issue is I need a really thin block to go across the top, but I also need it to come down a little bit as almost like handlebars. And that's a little bit tricky with thin objects. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit clunky, but in a way that I hope works. And shifting and trying to place trapdoors is always a nightmare and creative. There we go. And now... Ah! Missed. There we go. There. And maybe that's a little bit of a glider that they might use to get around to farther places. See, you can always come up with something. Okay. Now, a way to get to Fido. And there we go. There are our little homes. Thank you so much for watching. It's been so fun to just jump into a biome and get started building whatever comes into my mind with no plan whatsoever. It really is a very freeing way to build. So, leave a like if you like, subscribe if you so choose, and comment down below what biome you'd like to see me build in the future. See y'all!